the next thing we're going to do is we have some projective cards that I'm going to show everyone. And everyone's going to pick a card and talk about it. So Kathy, Lynn did this great exercise with them last week. And Kathy put them on the Oaklander training website, and anyone can access them on oaklandertraining.org projective cards. So, and if you click on them, you won't have a chance to in this big group, but I'm just going to scroll through. And what I'd like everyone to do is pick one card that when you think about parenting, being a parent, working with parents, having parents, that resonates for you, just pick one card and I'll go slowly through. And just have in mind which card is the one that resonates for you. Okay, so there's the end. I'll go this way. Okay. If we were all in a room, of course, these would be on a floor and you'd have a chance to pick one up physically. So this is our compromise right now. Okay. So I'm hoping you had a chance, all of you, to pick one. And if I could have, well, let's see how the time goes. 5 or 6 people share which card they picked, and maybe you could introduce yourself and which card you picked, just, you know, a couple words, just so we can get through a few people. So I'm so-and-so from England, because I see John Blend right here, and I picked this card about parenting. Okay, so who would like to share?
Okay, I will start.
You happen to be right there.
You cued me, Karen.
I did. I'm thrilled to have you.
So I'm thrilled to be here. So I'm John from England, and I kept coming back to the snail. And I looked at other things, but the sentence that came to me was, parenting is a long journey and it takes a long time.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that, but it was something about, it's a long journey and it takes a time.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Who would like to also share?
May I?
Who is that?
It's Daria from Russia.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I chose the one with the tornado because for me parenting is always a tornado, and you have to keep control inside this tornado and everything, you know, like is flying, everything is getting out of control and you have to stay calm and to try to manage all this chaos.
So true, so true. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
I'll share.
Great. Who is that?
Sybil.
Hi. Hi, Sybil.
Hi. I chose the snake. I always think of a friend of mine telling me that when we're changing and growing, that there's kind of this tension of shedding our skin, which can be liberating, but at the same time, it can kind of hurt, that in between, like push and pull. And so parenting feels like that, constantly shedding, regrowing, shedding, regrowing, and having to be flexible around that.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Sybil.
Can I share?
Yeah, please.
I'm Anne from Ireland, and I chose the open book with the other books coming out of it. Like there's a rule book, but there's all the other rules and books that come in and interfere with what was originally the rule book. So it seems to be changing. It changes so often, and really, the rule book isn't a static thing. It just changes. There's so much more.
So true. So true.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, how about one more?
May I share?
I'll go.
Well, okay, so two, Sarah, and then I don't know who's the other person.
Me,
then-
Tientan.
Huh? Okay, so, all right, so let's have Sarah next and then Tiantan.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you'll go second. Sarah, go ahead, please.
I chose the one with the sand clock, and I kept getting the phrase tick tock, tick tock. And I think it resonates with me currently because I feel like I'm juggling so many things at once, and there's a limit to everything. So I'm trying to work, and I wish I could be more with my son. Then when I'm with my son, I feel like I need to work more, and it's always like time is running out, kind of that kind of panic.
Thank you. And
So I'm really, thank
thank you. And you're calling from where?
Malta.
Malta. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, Tiantan, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Hello. I'm Tientan from Romania.
From Romania.
Yeah,
Great.
and I choose the pirate ship
Ah,
because we have to live with these kids that can push the limits always, but we have to sail together from one destination to another.